Okay, this is part one of two. Oh, why am I putting a two? Part one of two. Two videos on this one. The first 8 and then the second 8, starting at problem number 9, will be a separate video. Hope you're listening. Number 1 tells you it has a triangular base. It tells you the height is 17 centimeters. And it asks you very clearly for the lateral surface area of the container. Lateral surface area. Well, if this is the base, then it has to be a triangular prism. If we're finding surface area, it has to be three-dimensional. So, the formula for lateral surface area is just capital PH. Really easy problem. The perimeter of this triangle would be adding 8 plus 8 plus 12. Which would be 28. The height of the cylinder is clearly marked 17. Wow, just 28 times 17. Super, super easy problem. Problem number 2 is a cylinder. It states that. It also says lateral surface area. Make sure you use the right formula. It's really easy to use the wrong one. Tells you everything you need in the question. Okay, lateral surface area of a cylinder, S equals 2 pi RH. Hopefully you use the right formula. Well, I need to know what 2 is. I know that. I need to know what pi is. I'm going to use 3.14. And the radius is already marked. It is from the center to the edge. Center to the edge is the radius. And so that's 11. And then I need the height. Well, the height is clearly marked, 24. Another really easy problem. It is just multiplying. I'm getting out my calculator right now. And I get a little bit less than that. I got 1657.92. I'm guessing the person that made this used pi for pi. Still going to be off a little bit, but they will be closer. So the answer was H. Question 3. Total surface area. Now it really doesn't matter if it asks you total. It doesn't matter which of the rectangles you use for the base and which you use for the height. I'm only going to give you one example. I'm going to use the bottom as the base, which is a really good idea. And I'm going to write the formula. S equals perimeter times the height plus the top and the bottom. Two bases. Now I'm going to draw the base, 13 and 9. To make sure you don't make a mistake, write all 4 sides. Because the perimeter is measuring all the way around. So 13 plus 13 plus 9 plus 9. See, I get 44. I need H and I need capital B. H is the height of the entire prism. I've already used 13 and 9 as part of the base, so the number that's remaining will be the height. That works every time. 25. And capital B means area of the base. Well, since the base is a rectangle, and the formula for a rectangle is base times height, I just do 9 times 13, which I should know, 117. So then plug 44 for perimeter. The height is 25 plus 2 times the area of the base. Remember, capital B means area of the base. So I'm going to type that in my calculator. Sorry for the commercial message. You can listen to my refrigerator while we're waiting. I get D as in dog. I get exactly that amount, 1334. Okay, question 4. Total surface area of a cylinder. This unit is not much for reading and problem solving. It tells you exactly what to do. So the formula is S equals 2 pi RH, and that's for the label. plus 2 pi r squared. That's for the top and the bottom, the two bases. You don't even have to know that. All you have to know is, what does pi equal? What does the radius equal? What is the height? Now the radius on this one is only from the center to the edge. So the radius is only 2. Now maybe that's where you made your mistake. The height is 18, not 4. 4 would be the diameter of the base. The top and bottom would be circles. The bases would be circles. The height would be how far it is connecting the two circles. So 2 times 3.14 times radius, which is 2, times height, which is 18, plus 2 times 3.14 times the radius to the second power. Now you don't have to draw the arrows, but you do need to see the relationship that each number replaces a letter in the original equation. So let me get this typed in really quickly. Okay, hopefully that didn't pause on you like it just did on me. I get 251.2. I'm going to choose the closest answer because pi is an irrational number. Still kind of easy if you're just following instructions. Number 5, lateral surface area of this figure. I think this probably trips some people up. What is this figure? Well, it's a triangular prism. So lateral surface area would be perimeter of the base times the height. Well, this really does matter. Since the name is triangular prism, the base has to be one of the triangles. I'm going to go ahead and use my highlighter to shade in the base. So the base, and some of you are drawing different pictures, but this is a right triangle. I'm going to try to match it up. 21, 28, and the hypotenuse would be 35. I'm going to mark out the numbers that I used on the base. The perimeter of the base, adding those three numbers. Just to make sure I don't make mistakes, I'm going to use my calculator. 35 plus 21 plus 28. For the perimeter, I get 84. Now I just need the height of the prism. Well, the height is the number we haven't used, and it's the distance from one base to the other base, from one triangle to the other triangle. So the height is only 3. So it's just 84 times 3. I mean, guys, this is the easiest problems we've had all year. Just using the right formula, substituting correctly. Number 6, total surface area. Again, it doesn't matter which two numbers you use for the base. You'd use the third number for the height. I'm going to go ahead and use the bottom. And so I'll need this 8.5. Here is the base. If you redraw it, you're going to find you make less mistakes. We're using these numbers, so I'm going to cross those out. So, total surface area. Make sure you're using the right formula. Total surface area, and it's a rectangular prism. S equals PH plus 2B. I need P, I need H, and I need B. P is the perimeter of this base, which I get as 22.6. The height of the prism would be the other number that we haven't used. the distance between the top and the bottom, which is 3. Capital B stands for area of the base. It is base times height, since it's a rectangle. 2.8 times 8.5. And for that, I get 23.8. That's the area of the base. So now all we're doing is plugging in. Perimeter, 22.6. Height of the prism, 3. Plus 2 times the height of the area of the base, 23.8. And get out your calculator. On problems that are this easy, it helps to try more than once, especially if it's open-ended like this one is. The answer is 115.4. Since it is it's an open response, I tried it twice to make sure I had the correct answer. You should too. Okay, 2 more and then there'll be a second video. Lateral surface area. Lateral surface area, and here is the base. I'm going to take this 3 and scoot it over here. I'm going to need that. Lateral surface area of a prism is just pH, where P is the perimeter of the base. So 3 plus 3 plus 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perimeter is 10. The height of the prism is the number we haven't used. The distance from one triangle to the other triangle, it's 20. So the lateral surface area is 200 square meters. Again, since you have to do it open-ended, try it twice. Make sure you didn't make a mistake. Number 8. Number 8 is asking for lateral surface area of a cylinder. And the formula is S equals 2 pi r h. That's for the label or the rectangle that goes around the can. So pi might be where you got tripped up if you missed this. The diameter is 5.2. I don't need the diameter. This is the radius. I only need from the center to the edge. So I have to divide this by 2. The radius is only 2.6. So it's 2 times 2.6. Oops. See, I'm not following the format. 2 times pi times 2.6 I'm hurrying. I only have a 15-minute time limit. You guys had 2 periods. Radius 2.6 and the height is 14.6. 2 pi RH. Plug it in your calculator, excuse me. And I get 238.38, which is extremely close to F. Okay, if you missed any from the next part, watch video number 2.